Hey, welcome back to the Nail Chronicles for this Valentine's Love special. So I'm starting out with a base coat from Colour Show, which is called Love Lilac, so completely appropriate. I didn't actually choose it based on the name, I chose it on the colour. I didn't want to do the traditional pink or red, so I went with purple, which is kind of another sort of love colour, I guess. For me personally, I'm not a big Valentine's person. My partner and I don't really do much. Considering last year we went to a restaurant and it just happened to be on Valentine's Day and we're like, oh, it's so busy, and they're like, yeah, it's Valentine's Day, and we're like, oh, we just completely didn't realise. It's just not on our radar. For me it's a bit of a commercial sort of thing to get people to buy more stuff, but if it's something nice to do with your partner, then go for it. So yeah, started out with this base coat. I actually ended up doing 3 coats of this. The first one went a little bit weird, and I think I was just getting some of the gloopy stuff on the top of my polish because it's sort of starting to run out a little bit. I've used this one a fair bit. So the first coat went a bit funny. Otherwise normally it's quite happy as a 2-coater. I just needed that third one just to sort of smooth things off, particularly when I did some of the thinner coats on the second layer. I was more trying to just sort of sort everything out. But yeah, so we'll move on to the second coat here, and you may notice I'm only doing one hand. I did this as part of collaboration, and I actually did 2 manis this day. So I did this one and a butterfly one that you'll see coming soon, which hopefully works out. I'm actually halfway through waiting for my reverse stamping decals to dry. So hopefully that one sort of pans out. If not, I'll put a video up of it anyway. We'll see what happens. So just moving on to these last 2 fingers. But you guys, I always have trouble with it's just a weird angle, and I always have to find some way of putting it on. So here's the plate I'll be using for the stamping. It's Bundle Monster Extra Large 324 plate. By the way, Bundle Monster's rebranded and they're now known as Maniology. But they've still got a lot of Bundle Monster branded stuff, which I think they're trying to sort of clear out slowly. So I used a Konad red stamping polish. It doesn't seem to have a name on it, and I can't find it anywhere. If you actually know the name of the polish, let me know. I'd love to sort of be able to add that bit of detail in. But yeah, it's just a sort of deep red. It's almost a maroon. And I chose this just sort of to contrast against the light lilac colour, and also kind of still have that bit of redness and a touch of it, without going overboard and just doing the entire nail red or pink. So one of the things here is I have actually got, and I don't know if you can see it, you can kind of see the edge of them, 2 of those little makeup pads just underneath the plate. I was putting one underneath it, except this one kept sort of unbalancing, so I've got one on each side, and this just helps me to be able to move the plate if I need to, readjust the angle. Otherwise I have to sort of rely on being able to pick it up, and in this case I can pick it up because one of my hands hasn't got polish on it. But if I've just done my polish, I don't want to be trying to pick it up when it's stuck to the mat. For some reason my plate seems to like really sticking down, like I have to almost lift up my mat to get it off, which is weird. I don't know if anyone's got the same issue, but I find the little pads underneath help quite a lot. And so I'm just using brands for everyone. So I'm using the Konad stamper. I think it's my favourite so far, but I'm still trying to learn how to use the silicone-y sort of clear stampers a little bit, so that's probably why. The clear ones are really good for doing reverse stamping if you're doing it on top of the stamper. And also using Beauty Big Bang, their stamping mat, and I'm actually using the scraper here as well. So just onto my last nail. For this one I have used this plate before, and I used more of the designs on the left. You can't really see, but they're more full-on designs, so you can do a lot more reverse stamping. Whereas the ones on the right hand side, they're more of just little cartoons, and I thought they were quite cute for sort of a Valentine's love day sort of thing. So yeah, I thought keep it simple and sort of simple and cute is what I was aiming for. So I'm just stamping my last little one here, and there we have it. That's it. It was nice and easy. This design probably took me longer just waiting for the polish to dry because of the 3 layers. Other than that, I hope it taught you something. You don't have to go into detail to create something that's really cute. and just have fun with your designs. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe and the notification bell. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, if you've got any ideas or any of my other questions that I asked during the video, and I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye!